Over 60, these 4 cooked vegetables to repair your eyes naturally. Have you ever wished you could wake up with clearer vision than when you went to bed? Believe it or not, a few simple cooked vegetables, the kind you probably already have at home, can help protect and even repair aging eyes while you sleep. It may sound too easy to be true, but stay with me. After decades of working with older adults, I've seen one quiet struggle again and again. It's the slow, frustrating loss of clear sight, feeling uneasy driving at night, struggling to recognize your loved ones' faces, squinting to read a menu, a letter, or even your own handwriting. You might feel uncomfortable asking someone to read something for you, or nervous about going out because everything looks blurry, faded like a memory, slipping away. The hard truth is it often creeps up so gradually that we don't realize how much we lost until it starts limiting our freedom. But this isn't your fault. Your eyes are simply aging along with the rest of your body, and while you can't turn back the clock, you can give them exactly what they need to stay stronger for longer. When prepared the right way, these everyday vegetables can gently nourish your eyes even during the hours you're asleep. Today, we'll explore 4 powerful choices, starting with the familiar favorite you've heard about for years, and ending with one most people overlook, even though it may be the most effective of them all. If you care about keeping your vision as sharp as possible, make sure to watch until the end and share your thoughts in the comments. 1. Carrots. You've probably heard the saying carrots are good for your eyes so many times that it's easy to dismiss it as nothing more than a well-meaning myth. But here's the truth. For older adults, especially those who notice it's getting harder to see clearly at night or adjust to changes in light, this advice is firmly grounded in science. Carrots owe their bright orange color to beta-carotene, a plant pigment that belongs to a group of compounds called carotenoids. Beta-carotene is a provitamin, meaning your body can convert it into vitamin A, one of the most essential nutrients for healthy vision. Specifically, vitamin A plays a direct role in the production of rhodopsin, protein found in the rods of your retina. These rods are the light-sensitive cells that allow you to see in low light or darkness. Without enough vitamin A, your body can't produce sufficient rhodopsin, and that's when common problems start showing up. Blurry night vision, difficulty adapting when moving from bright light into dim spaces, and that unpleasant glare from headlights when driving after dark. This condition is called night blindness, and while it can be caused by several factors, insufficient vitamin A is one of the most preventable. Here's where preparation makes all the difference. Raw carrots are healthy, but they're not the most efficient way to get this benefit. Beta-carotene is stored inside the carotene's tough plant cell walls, and your body has to work hard to release it. Cooking carrots gently, roasting, steaming, or sautéing softens these fibers and breaks down the cell walls, unlocking more beta-carotene for absorption. But that's only half the equation. Beta-carotene is fat-soluble, which means it needs a healthy fat source to be properly absorbed into your bloodstream. Pairing cooked carrots with olive oil, avocado oil, ghee, or even a small amount of butter creates the perfect delivery system for this nutrient. Studies have shown that adding just a cat can dramatically increase the amount of beta-carotene your body takes in from vegetables. And here's why timing matters. Your body's natural repair and regeneration process has happened most actively while you're sleeping. That includes your eyes, which spend the night restoring and rebuilding retinal cells after a full day of constant exposure to light and strain. Eating cooked carrots with healthy fat at dinner means the vitamin A they provide is available right when your body needs it most during those overnight repair hours. Vitamin A doesn't just help with night vision, it also plays a role in maintaining the health of your cornea, the clear outer layer of your eye, and supporting a strong, responsive immune system, which indirectly protects your eyes from infections and inflammation. Some research even suggests that adequate vitamin A intake can help slow age. Vitamin A and VMD, when combined with other nutrients like zinc, vitamin C, B7, and vitamin E, it's important to remember that while supplements exist, getting vitamin A from food sources like carrots is generally safer and more balanced. High doses of vitamin A from supplements can be toxic over time, but your body regulates how much it converts from beta-carotene, avoiding that risk. For practical use, aim for at least 2 to 3 servings. Have cooked carrots a cooked your week, especially in the evening. Try roasting them in the suburbs, steaming them lightly before tossing with ghee, or adding them to a vegetable stir-fry. The goal is gentle cooking, enough to unlock the nutrients without destroying their delicate structure. It's such a small change, but over time it can make a real difference, helping you see more clearly on dimly lit streets, reducing glare from headlights, and restoring a bit of confidence in your daily life. Carrots aren't magic, but they are a powerful reminder that sometimes the simplest foods can have the most meaningful impact on our health. 2. Broccoli. If carrots are the heroes of night vision, broccoli is the bodyguard that protects your eyes from the inside out. One of the biggest threats to healthy vision as we age isn't something you can feel right away. It's inflammation that slowly damages the delicate tissues of your eyes over time. When most people hear the word inflammation, they think of swollen joints, sore muscles, or a sprained ankle, but inflammation can also happen quietly inside the eyes. This silent inflammation damages tiny blood vessels, weakens retinal cells, and disrupts the normal flow of nutrients and oxygen to the tissues that let you see. Left unchecked, this gradual damage can lead to vision problems like macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, and glaucoma. This is where broccoli earns its place at the table. It's not just a general health food, it's loaded with compounds that directly protect your vision. Broccoli's deep green florets are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that your body sends straight to the macula, the central part of your retina. Think of the macula as the camera lens of your eye. It's responsible for sharp, detailed vision, like reading a book, recognizing a loved one's face, or threading a needle. Over the years, exposure to sunlight, computer screens, and everyday oxidative stress can cloud and weaken this lens, leading to problems like blurred central vision, distorted lines, or dark spots in your sight. Lutein and zeaxanthin work like natural sunglasses inside your eyes. They filter out harmful blue light, neutralize free radicals that damage cells, and help maintain the structural integrity of the macula. But broccoli's vision benefits don't stop there. It's also a strong source of sulforaphane, a sulfuric compound that activates your body's own antioxidant defense systems. Instead of just providing antioxidants directly, sulforaphane switches on genes that boost your natural ability to protect and repair cells, including those in your eyes. This means the benefits can last longer than the nutrients themselves stay in your bloodstream. To get the most out of broccoli, preparation matters. Raw broccoli has plenty of nutrients, but its tough fibers make it harder for your body to access lutein and zeaxanthin. Lightly steaming broccoli until it's tender but still bright green breaks down those fibers, making these nutrients more bioavailable, and because they're fat-soluble, pairing broccoli with a healthy fat like a drizzle of olive oil or a tamale of shredded cheese helps your body absorb them far more efficiently. For older adults, these small changes can make a noticeable difference. I've seen it happen many times. Someone who found reading more tiring, who was struggling with eye strain, begins adding steamed broccoli to dinner a few times a week, and within a month or two, they find everyday tasks a bit easier. It's not a dramatic overnight change, but rather a steady improvement that adds up over time. There's also a connection between broccoli's anti-seminary benefits and long-term eye health. Chronic inflammation is a known factor in age, macular degeneration, AMD, and other degenerative eye diseases. By including anti-seminary foods like broccoli regularly, you're not just protecting your eyesight for today, you're reducing the risk of future decline. And it's not just the florids that are good for you. The stalks are rich in fiber, vitamin C, and other nutrients that support healthy circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach your eyes, supporting their function and repair. The takeaway is simple. A half cup of steamed broccoli, 3 to 4 times a week, could become one of your most powerful habits for protecting your vision. It's affordable, easy to prepare, and deeply nourishing. Sometimes the best health investments aren't the expensive supplements or high-tech treatments. They're the humble vegetables we've known all along, prepared in a way that lets them do their job. 3. Kale. If broccoli is a strong shield for your eyes, kale is like putting on the best pair of protective glasses nature can offer. This humble, dark leafy green might not look impressive, but it's one of the richest sources of vision protective nutrients we know of, and that makes it especially valuable for those most at risk of serious vision loss. The condition where kale really shines is age macular degeneration, or AMD. AMD is not just about blurry vision, it's a slow progressive breakdown of the macula, the small central part of your retina responsible for sharp, focused vision. When the macula deteriorates, it affects nearly every close-up task you do. Reading becomes tiring, faces lose their detail, and even something as simple as pouring a glass of water can turn into guesswork. What makes kale so powerful is its incredibly high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, the same carotenoids found in broccoli, but in even greater concentration. These pigments are naturally stored in your macula, where they act like an internal pair of sunglasses. They filter out high-energy blue light from screens and sunlight, absorb excess light to prevent glare and neutralize free radicals before they can damage delicate retinal cells. Here's the thing. Your body can't make lutein or zeaxanthin on its own. They have to come from food, and kale is one of the best sources available. In fact, research shows that people who regularly eat foods rich in these carotenoids tend to have higher macular pigment density, essentially a thicker, though stronger natural filter for their eyes, which is linked to a lower risk of developing AMD. But like broccoli, kale needs the right preparation to deliver its full benefits. Raw kale contains compounds called oxalates, which can bind to minerals like calcium and block their absorption. For some people, eating a lot of raw kale can also irritate digestion. Lightly steaming or sautéing kale not only reduces oxalates, making it easier on the stomach, but also helps release and preserve its eye protective nutrients. And because lutein and zeaxanthin are fat-soluble, adding a touch of olive oil, avocado oil, or even a sprinkle of cheese makes them far more bioavailable. Kale doesn't stop at carotenoids, it's also rich in vitamin C, which helps maintain collagen in the cornea, and sclera, the white of your eye, and vitamin K, which supports healthy blood clotting and circulation. Strong blood flow is vital for delivering oxygen and nutrients to your retina, especially through the tiny delicate capillaries that can weaken with age. In addition, kale contains antioxidants like quercetin and camphorol, which help combat oxidative stress throughout the eye. Oxidative stress is a major driver of age vision decline, and having a steady supply of antioxidants in your diet acts like a constant cleanup crew, protecting your cells from damage. While no food can reverse advanced macular degeneration, regular kale intake can help slow its progression and protect remaining vision. I've seen this make a real emotional difference for people, not because their eyesight suddenly returns to what it was at 30, but because they feel empowered, knowing they're actively defending the sight they still have. Adding kale to your meals doesn't have to be complicated. Try steaming it for a few minutes and drizzling it with olive oil and lemon juice to soften the flavor. You can also sauté it with garlic as a side dish, mix it into soups or stews, or even add a small amount to omelets. The key is consistency, having it 3 to 4 times a week, so your eyes get a steady supply of these vision-saving nutrients. Kale might not have the sweetness of carrots or the mild taste of zucchini, but when it comes to protecting your eyesight from serious age decline, it's one of the most valuable allies you can have on your plate. For zucchini might seem like the quietest member of the vegetable family, mild in taste, soft in texture, and often treated like a filler in recipes, but for aging eyes, especially those dealing with dryness, irritation, or fragile retinal tissue, zucchini can be a gentle yet powerful friend. One of the lesser-known challenges that comes with aging is dehydration at the cellular level. As the years pass, our bodies naturally lose moisture more easily, tear production declines, and the tissues inside and around the eyes, including the retina, optic nerve, and macula, can become more vulnerable to pressure, friction, and oxidative stress. That's why so many older adults notice their eyes feeling gritty, itchy, or tired, particularly at night. Zucchini offers an elegant solution to this problem. It's made up of more than 90% water, making it one of the most hydrating cooked vegetables you can do your plate. This natural hydration helps keep the tear film, the thin layer of moisture, covering the surface of your eyes, more stable. A healthy tear film not only keeps your eyes comfortable, it also improves clarity by smoothing the optical surface so light enters evenly. But zucchini's benefits go beyond water content. It's a good source of vitamin C and antioxidant that supports collagen production in the cornea and sclera, helping maintain their shape and strength. Collagen is essentially the framework of your eye, without enough of it, the structural integrity of these tissues weakens over time. Zucchini also contains manganese, a trace mineral that plays a role in activating enzymes inside the retina. These enzymes are part of your eye's natural defense system, helping process light and neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells and speed up aging. While zucchini isn't as concentrated in lutein as kale or broccoli, it still contributes a supportive amount, adding to your overall intake of these vital carotenoids. Another advantage is that zucchini is incredibly easy to digest. For seniors with sensitive digestion, reduced appetite, or chewing difficulties, this makes it a perfect evening food. Its soft texture and mild flavor mean it blends effortlessly into soups, sautés, and vegetable medleys without overwhelming other ingredients. This is important because your body does most of its repair and recovery at night. Eating a light, nutrient-rich vegetable like zucchini in the evening ensures your system can absorb and use those nutrients efficiently during its natural nightly maintenance cycle. Cooking zucchini enhances its digestibility while preserving its vitamin C content. Lightly sautéing it in olive oil or avocado oil not only improves flavor, but also adds the healthy fat needed for better nutrient absorption. You can season it simply with garlic, herbs, or a pinch of sea salt for extra taste without adding heaviness. There's a real-life benefit to this beyond the science. I've seen many older adults struggling with chronic dry eyes turn a corner simply by including zucchini in their dinner several times a week. The hydration it provides, along with its gentle nutrient support, can help reduce that gritty burning sensation and make closing your eyes at night more comfortable. Better eye comfort often leads to better sleep, and quality sleep is essential for eye repair. Zucchini may never get the spotlight like carrots or kale, but its strength lies in its quality. It works quietly, improving hydration, reducing oxidative stress, and supporting the eye structure in a way that feels almost effortless. For those looking to care for their vision without complicated diets or heavy supplements, zucchini is a reminder that sometimes the softest approach can be the most soothing and the most effective. Combining all four carrots, broccoli, kale, and zucchini each bring unique benefits, but together they form a powerful healing meal recipe. In a pot, sauté half a chopped zucchini in olive oil until soft. Add half a chopped carrot. Cook for 5 minutes. Toss in broccoli florets and 1/4 cup chopped kale. Add a few tablespoons of water or broth. Cover and steam until tender. Season lightly and add lemon or turmeric if desired. Eat in the evening 3 to 4 nights a week to deliver nutrients during your eyes repair cycle. You can enjoy it as blend into soup or pair with soft whole grain toaster rice. Over time, you may notice less strain and clearer vision, plus the ritual itself becomes an act of care. If you've made it this far, thank you for caring about your eyes and your future. Aging does affect vision, but your body still responds to nourishment. Even in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, your cells still rebuild and your eyes still try to heal. 4 vegetables cooked gently, chosen with intention, and eat in a few nights a week can help slow decline and protect what you have left. Healing isn't always about reversing damage. Sometimes it's about holding on to clarity, connection, and independence. So whether you're just noticing changes or living with a diagnosis like macular degeneration, remember you are not helpless, you are not too late, and you are not alone. Your comeback doesn't have to be loud, it just has to be steady, one bite at a time. If this message gave you hope, click like, subscribe for more gentle, science-backed health tips, and share it with someone who needs light in their life, and tell me in the comments which of these vegetables will you try this week. Your story might inspire someone else to keep going. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.